BTS, July 2010. In news that should excite most of you, this month we're getting a plethora of high-level content. To start off the month, we're getting a new Wise Old Man quest. The Wise Old Man I believe to be one of Runescape's true signature heroes. This quest actually looks like it's going to be a fairly high-level quest. Level 77 magic, level 68 construction, and level 67 crafting. Which means I'm actually going to have to work on my construction, because it's my lowest skill. Which means I can use Juna to train it. But anyways, so with dungeoneering, we're going to see very small dungeons scattered across all of Runescape with minor resource rewards. We get a level 160 some dragon, which I'm actually a little bit interested to see what that drops. Are we going to get frost dragon hide or something? We're going to see class-specific rings, which go all the way up to tier 10, I believe they said, which, that's fairly major right there. Essentially, it's a ring that specializes you as a tank, a skiller, a damage dealer, something RuneScape hasn't done much of with yet, so it should be interesting. On top of this, you'll now be able to construct things in the dungeon, which, since construction is my lowest skill, I guess I'll have to work on that. Most of these changes you can read about in an earlier development diary, which I'll post a link here. The next update is to treasure trails, which, if you remember a while back, they added an update to treasure trails to add a whole bunch of new stuff, which is when they added Third Age and the Firelighters, I think. It was a pretty good update, except that it nerfed what you got from the rewards. For instance, the last one I did, I got 20-some death runes, 50 fire runes, and some firelighters, which is standard. The rewards, they really suck now. There's always that chance you could get a Third Age, so you want to do it. You waste an hour or some doing it, and you get crap. So they said they're going to make it now that you will always get a treasure trail specific reward. What I'm wondering though is, do firelighters count? Because I already always get those. I hope they do not count. On top of this are releasing elite rewards. These will be dropped. They only mentioned Bork and the Skeletal Horror. So these are both, I think the Skeletal Horror is weekly, Bork is daily. So you won't be able to, sounding like you probably won't be able to camp for these. So these should stay pretty rare. Now, they also said they're going to release 150 new treasure trail items with this. So, in regards to the price of treasure trail items, remember what happened last time they did this. We may actually see a small price drop at first, as everyone is doing the treasure trails and flooding the market, but I expect we're going to see a price hike in most treasure trail items, because adding 150 new items to the drop list is going to dilute all the old items a lot. Say, for instance, you're looking for a trimmed rune plate. With 150 new potential treasure trail specific items, the chances of getting that trimmed rune plate has gone down considerably, which is what we saw last time there was a treasure trails update. Of course, that was on top of them nerfing the treasure trail drops. This time they're buffing the treasure trail drops, so we'll have to see if there's a price hike or price drop. Personally, I think we're going to see a price hike after the update. But right when the update happens, I think we'll see a price drop. Apparently the Wise Old Man has a love life.